If you're a higher class, of course, you're not going to face that. I mean, you're a higher class. I was not living a Dubai blink life. I don't even know if I should say this, and I don't even know if people are going to take it the wrong way. Don't shoot the messenger. Hey guys, it's your girl Neyla here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning to watch me. Today I am back with another video, and I've wanted to do the video for so long, so I'm excited to share with you guys the topic of today, which is my life in Dubai. Disclaimer guys, this is much more about my personal experiences. It's much more about me, about what I know, about like what I experienced. So if somebody that lives there, or you lived there, or you know someone that lived there has a different experience than what I'm about to say right now, this is my experience. I have been thinking for so long about making this video, but I really wanted to be like much more settled and much more clearer in my head, and really like, you know, have all my thoughts out before putting out this video, because I feel like talking about your experience in a country is like very deep. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you have to be very careful what you're going to say, what you're going to put out there. People have a lot of different experiences than you are going to have. So, yeah. First thing first, I want to make clear here is the difference between Dubai and UAE. Dubai is the city and UAE is the country. If you know that already, congratulations. But if you didn't, now you know. When I was living there in the UAE, I was living in Sharjah. Sharjah is another city in the UAE, which is like closer to Dubai. But majority of my days and my activities and like everything that I used to do was on the Dubai side. So I was staying, living, sleeping in Sharjah, but like for fun, for work, for whatever, it was in Dubai. I moved to UAE when I was 17 years old, and I was pretty young, right? I stayed in the UAE for 3 years, and then after that I traveled again and I went somewhere else. A lot of people, when they think about moving to Dubai, they think about the party, they think about being in the clubs every night. Life in Dubai is not always about that. It's not about only luxury, about riding limousine and being in Lamborghinis, being at the club every night. That is not life in Dubai. I want to state it clear that your intentions when going to Dubai is different. As a normal citizen, a normal person, I mean a middle class, because not a billionaire, a millionaire. These are three different categories that I think people should already know. If you come to Dubai, I mean to the UAE, with the intention of going to party and like going to clubs and going to like enjoy yourself, it's definitely going to be different for somebody who came there for like work, okay, for job. And it's definitely going to be different for somebody who moves there to live in the long run. Three different experiences that you guys have to know already on the get-go. When you decide to go to a country just for partying, okay, for sure you're gonna have like the money, you're gonna have like everything prepared. For example, you have a budget, you know that, okay, I am gonna spend XYZ amount of money for partying, for going to clubs, for going to the beach, for the hotel, for my visa. I mean, you already have a budget. So you already know, okay, I'm gonna spend 3 weeks, I'm gonna spend 2 weeks, I'm gonna spend a month in Dubai, and then I am gonna go, I'm gonna leave. Somebody who goes there to work on a short run with a good company, if you have the chance, the company already pays for your rent, the company pays for your leisure sometimes. The company is already taking care of a lot of things, and you don't even stress too much because you already have your visa, your resident that's going to be taken care of, you already have your rent that's going to be taken care of, you have a lot of things settled because you're going there to work for a company for a short run. Now somebody goes there to leave, a long run thing is different, completely different, okay? You start from scratch and you build yourself up. As for what concerns me now, let's now jump back to me. My reason for moving to the UAE was to live. I was living there with my family. I was with my sister, my brother, my mom, and my dad. Okay, now without even going too much into like too much drown things, I want to give the positive and the negative side of living in Dubai. If I have to think about the first positive point that comes to my mind when I think about Dubai, I will talk about the safety. Dubai is so safe. I have never felt so safe as a woman in my entire life. because of Dubai, everywhere I am, I feel so unsafe. Like I am so self-aware of my surrounding, of my stuff, about me. Even when I go back home in my country, I'm just like, oh my God, it's not safe. I don't feel safe. Like, because literally Dubai is the safest place to be. The safety there is crazy. UAE is so safe. I'm not even kidding. If I even forget my wallet in the taxi, if I forget my wallet at the supermarket, whatever it is, I am not scared at all. Next thing I'm going to tell you about Dubai is so foreigner friendly. You are in Dubai, that's so many foreigners. I don't know what nationality I have never met in Dubai. I met Ukrainians, I met Russians, I met people from the UK, I met Nigerians, I met Ugandans, I met Indians, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Filipinos. There's so many foreigners. So many foreigners that even seeing our people is like that rare. Can you imagine that? Next thing that comes to my mind when I think about Dubai, positive side, is the hygiene. It's extremely clean there, guys. I'm not even joking. It is extremely clean. If you think about something being clean in your head, double it times 2, that makes Dubai. It's extremely clean. I'm telling you guys, if you throw a paper on the floor, you will be fined. The police does not joke about the hygiene there. Like, it's no joke. You don't have the right to chew a gum at the metro, inside the metro, candy, water, like none. Language. It's so easy for foreigners there to live. It's so easy for you to stay because even though it's an Arab country, everybody there speaks English. The only place you're going to find difficulties with your language is maybe when you're going to have to deal with like higher people, like higher people who are mostly Arab people. I'm sorry, but I'm going to say it. When it comes to like helping you, sometimes they would just be like, Inglesi, la. Sorry, but this is just the truth. For sure, you can fall on somebody who will speak English and will be like very kind and very happy to help you and try to understand what you're saying. But sometimes you will fall on some of those Arab men and they will be like, they will not even try to understand and try to help you. That's just my point. But yo, you're not gonna meet them every day. And you can even have somebody who's gonna do the tax for you. So the next thing I'm gonna say is like the mindset there is so different. Like nobody cares about your life. I mean it. Nobody cares about your life. Nobody. Everybody is living their own life. Everybody is the main character in their own movie. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a freak about what goes on. Whatever you're thinking people care about, they do not care. I'm sorry, they don't care. Like everybody is minding the business. There is I don't give a F energy. Everybody has that energy. They don't care at all. Next point, back then, not now where it's rainy and like this water that get into the house. That's what I see on everybody's snap. Back then, the weather there was so good. Like it is true that I was not a morning person. I was much more somebody who used to like do my grocery shopping and my outing in the night. But the weather there was so good. Like the weather there, it's amazing. Every day is a good day. It is true that sometimes we did face some extreme summers where we have like 60-degree weather and they will send at the news that nobody should go out. It's true, but like the weather there is great. Everything is accessible and available. I don't know what you think about anything, name it. You can find it in Dubai. You just have to know where you're gonna buy it. When I moved out, when I traveled to another country, that was my main problem to set aside safety. I felt like there everything is so accessible that when I was not able to get something, I got so mad. Still talking about accessibility, I'll talk about the transport, we're talking about the metro, we're talking about the bus, the taxi, the Uber, private drivers. Accessibility also goes in the point of like shopping, the development. Everything is so developed there. Everything is so new, everything is so technological, everything there is developed. I don't know how I can explain my point better than just you getting that everything there is developed. Now the next point I'm going to say is the cost of living. I think the point cost of living really depends on like how you live, about how you struggle, and about how you pay your rent, and about how it's about you. The cost of living can be both positive and negative. So I remember when I called my friend once and I was talking to her about the prices of school in Dubai. She was shocked, and she was literally shocked. So I'm not gonna really explain too much or go too deep into this point because I don't want to Anyway, negative points, okay? I would not even waste my time and I would directly tell you this. You will feel lonely. When you move to Dubai, you will feel lonely. Like literally, making friends there has been the worst experience of my entire life. First of all, did they even have a social life? But still though, you can meet 1-2 real people. Like I was blessed and graced to meet like this friend of mine. I love her so much, and she's even the one who was like motivating me to like go out and have some much more social activities, and she was a real one. But the other friends that I met there, they were like friends that you just chat with, but I don't know, you're just reminded every day that these are not my friends, because they already have the clique of friends. They already have the people, due to the fact that a lot of your friends that you're gonna meet, a lot of people you're gonna meet are like from different nationalities, different like ethnicities, that are raised differently, different mindset, different age, different background. Sometimes you guys are not gonna click together, and even when you're gonna click, it's not for long, and you guys are going to have different ways of seeing life, different mindsets. And again, you can meet incredible people, but they're not there for the same reason as you are. You're there to live, you're there to stay, and they are going to go, and they end up going and leaving, and you leave there, so you stay there, and then you're lonely. Maybe it's not the case for everybody, but personally for me, I thank God every day that I have a sister and a family there, and I have the 1-2 friends that I can call my friends there. But I will not lie, loneliness is a real thing there. Social life also is not that social. I don't know, social life there is not that social. Should I even explain this point? But anyway, that's just a thing. Another point that I don't know if I should even say this, and I don't even know if people are gonna take it the wrong way. Low-key, there's low-key racism there. Like low-key, I'm not even gonna lie, I don't even want to say whatever, but low-key there is racism and discrimination. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot me. Racism and discrimination there is a thing. Now, for sure, there are laws. There are laws in the UAE that strictly forbids and punishes racism and discrimination. The law is there. Now, do people do that? Do people care? Does that mean there's still not racism and discrimination? I don't think so. Big disclaimer, this happens everywhere, and I will not put it like only Dubai, right? It happens everywhere. In every single country you know of, there is racism and discrimination. But now I will not come here and sit and act like it does not exist there, and I'll be like, oh my God, guess what guys, in Dubai there's not racism, there's discrimination. No, I'm talking about people who are actively living there. You are actively living there, meaning you look for jobs, opportunities, you go into offices. You're not somebody who's coming there to come and party and just plug your money in the country and then leave. I'm talking about really living there. There's some discrimination and racism that exists there, but nobody talks about it. I don't know why. Maybe it's not an everyday thing, but it's a thing. There will be discrimination because of your passport. I mean, there's a list actually of some passport that on the low key, like underneath on the low key, they face a lot of like difficulties into finding jobs and to having certain kind of things, because I don't know why, but they have a lot of problems there. Maybe because of the reputation or whatever reason, but like it's a thing there and everybody knows it. Sometimes I will go for shopping, right? And I will see like recruiting, there will be like this little paper that they will put at the front of the supermarket. I will literally read there, only Filipinos are allowed. Which means if you're not a Filipino, whether you're Indian, whether you're like Kenyan, whether you're like whatever, they will not employ you there because they only want Filipino. I never really asked why. I was just told that this is just how they are. And also for some ethnicity, some passport, they are like already a category of jobs that they're gonna give you because of your passport and your nationality. That's the thing there too. I heard it. I never experienced it, but I heard it. Now, is it true? Yes, because I have people I know that told me this is how they treated them, this is how they told them because of their passport. Then again, I'm not gonna condemn. I'm not gonna say that everybody in the country is like that. I'm not gonna say that every Arab person is like that. I'm not gonna say that every single company or industry you're gonna face is gonna act like that. I'm not gonna say that, but is it a thing there? Yes, it is. Back then it was a thing, but now are there laws that forbids this? Yes, there are laws. Your nationality is gonna make you face a lot of discrimination depending of where you're coming from and where you are going or what you're applying for. Now people have the grace and the chance to like succeed no matter what, which is a great thing, but that's the thing there. I'm just saying. Like, I also know that a lot of people do not want to live there for a long run. But just the people I know are like, I'm just staying here for a while and then I'm gonna go, because there's also this big factor that UAE does not give you nationality. So it means that even though you stay there for a long period of time, you're never gonna have the nationality of there, which is also good, which is also bad. It depends of like what you want. Now there's the golden visa, but for applying for a golden visa to have residence, I think for 5 or 10 years, I don't know exactly. But then these are literally the only points negative that I think when I'm thinking about UAE. I don't think about anything else, because like, UAE is a very nice country. I'm not even gonna lie. If you know already the country, you know how to go around with the country, you respect the law, you know how to fit in the country, you know everything about the country, you can literally, tu peux t'en sortir en fait. You can struggle, you can battle, you can live there. So just to say, there's good and bad everywhere, and for me there's a lot of good in Dubai, in UAE, there's a lot of good in the UAE, and the bad still is there, but you just have to know how to deal with that. So now I'm gonna answer the questions that I was asked on my Instagram. The first question was, what do you do for a living? I was working for my parents' company. My parents had a company there, and I was literally working for my parents' company. So yeah, that's what I was doing in Dubai. Next question, la vie à Dubaï est-elle chère? Listen, to answer the question about the cost of living in Dubai, I think I'm going to say this point and about if Dubai is expensive or not. I feel like at the beginning, you're going to come with the mindset of like directly changing the currency. Like if you come from the US, everything you're going to see, your brain is going to be like, oh, how much is this in dollars? How much is this in dollars? Like if you come from Europe, you will change directly in euros. But like in the long run, where you're going to live in the country and then the economy of the country is going to start hitting you, that's when you're going to define whether the country is expensive for you or not. How does the job market, how's the job market there now? Right now, I don't know how it is there. I've not been there for like a year and more. So I don't know how the job market is there. But I feel like they're not very stingy into giving job opportunities to people or employing people. You just really have to know where to place yourself, and you have to have you need to have the information. When are you coming back to Dubai? At the beginning of this year, it was in my head. It was in my plan. And I'm still thinking about it to go back to Dubai. But I am questioning myself about whether I should go back to Dubai, or I should move to another country, maybe the States, or I don't know, Italy, Spain. Maybe go somewhere else and experience there. But definitely I'm gonna come back to Dubai, maybe not for living again. We are definitely gonna see about that. How is life there? I think the person wanted to say is. Anyway, life there is, like I said in this video, if you watch through the whole video, you already have the answer to your question. Life there is great in general. It's a good place to be. It's nice. Do you plan on going back? I already answered the question in the previous question. Yes, I plan on going back, but is it to stay forever or for a long run staying? I don't know. Anything negative about there, I stated negative points about Dubai in this video, and there's nothing else that comes to my mind. But if there is something that comes to my mind, I will not hesitate to make another video about Dubai. If you guys want to know something more, something less, something specific, do not hesitate to DM me, and I'm gonna make a video about it. And yeah, I think that was it about the video of today. Thank you so much, guys, for watching me. If you guys are still in the video, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for tuning to watch me. Do not forget to like this video. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and do not forget to drop a comment about whatever you want to see next or something specific. Hit my DMs. And I think this is a wrap, guys. Thank you for staying with me, and we are gonna see ourselves in the next video. Bye.